Harvest teams don't just pick, they inspect watermelon. Cracks, sunburn, soft spots.
Every bin of watermelon earns a name. Farm ID, harvest time, field block. Traceability starts.
To protect watermelon, we control time and heat. Chilled transport keeps watermelon steady, calm, and ready for the factory. Now we shift from field to gates. A receiving schedule guides watermelon in planned windows.
The factory doesn't welcome watermelon with applause. It welcomes watermelon with checks.
Paperwork first, supplier approval, pesticide compliance, water statements. A lot code that follows watermelon.
We measure watermelon, not just look at it, condition, temperature, and signs of damage. Because one compromised watermelon can compromise a batch.
This layout prevents backtracking. Clean to dirty never crosses. The rule is simple. Protect watermelon with design.
Sanitation isn't a feeling, it's a recorded condition. Before watermelon moves 1 centimeter, surfaces are... From this moment on, watermelon isn't just fruit. Watermelon is a food safety responsibility.
Welcome to the raw zone, the dirty side by design. Whole watermelon arrives with dust, soil, and
First stop, weighing and intake logging. The load gets a receiving ID, and watermelon becomes a tracked responsibility.
We don't guess with watermelon. Cracks, bruises, mold, punctures, anything that breaks the surface is a risk.
Temperature tells a story. How long watermelon sat warm, and how fast microbes could wake up.
A random cut test.
Inside the watermelon, we can find color, odor, and flesh integrity. Freshness must be obvious.
Quick checks, bricks for sweetness, pH trend for stability, and a sensory note. Watermelon must taste like watermelon, clean and bright. Foreign material risk is real. One rock in a bin can become a projectile, so we scan, remove, and log before watermelon reaches washing.
Every sanitation action is recorded. Time, concentration, contact time, verification. No signature, no reset.
If the facility runs other fruits, sequence matters. Watermelon may run first, right after a raw zone rule. Nothing clean enters here, and nothing leaves to the clean zone without a validated sanitation step.
That's how
PPE first. Hairnet, beard cover, clean smock, gloves. Every layer protects watermelon from us.
Now the zones appear. Raw watermelon, transition, clean, then high care.
Transition zone, washed watermelon, controlled handling. Cleaner air, cleaner surfaces, tighter rules.
Every shift begins with pre-op inspection, dryness, assemble, residues, verification. Only then does watermelon move forward.
Verified, controlled, ready. Watermelon into washing.
Here comes the first major transformation. Whole watermelon becomes controlled watermelon.
Pre-sorting catches cracked watermelon, soft ends, moldy stem scars, and anything that leaks. Leakage is a hard stop.
Air knives, drip time, less water carried forward, less risk, cleaner cutting later for watermelon. After validated washing, watermelon crosses the boundary. From here on, only food-grade, sanitized contact surfaces. We don't bruise watermelon into juice. We keep watermelon intact, protecting flavor until the controlled cut.
If rejects spike, we investigate upstream. Field lot, transport temperature, handling.
With watermelon, quality problems travel fast.
Controlled. Verified. Clean watermelon moves forward, ready for the next transformation.
Orientation first. Each watermelon is aligned, controlled, and handled gently before any blade touches it.
Controlled cutting, guarded blades, often automated, so we reduce human contact with open watermelon.
Rind is routed away, dedicated chutes, covered bins. Rind never travels over open watermelon flesh.
Foreign material checks, especially hard seed clusters and rind fragments, because 100% watermelon juice can't afford surprises.
Odor tells the truth fast. Any fermentation note, and watermelon goes on hold.
Random sampling keeps watermelon consistent. Bricks trend hour by hour.
If a blade chips, the line stops. If a guard shifts, the line stops. With 100% watermelon juice, there is no minor issue.
Sanitation is loud here. Rinse, foam, scrub, sanitize. Clean isn't a feeling. Clean is recorded.
Between shifts, we deep clean, disassemble, drain clean, verify. Only then is open watermelon safe to become the next step.
Now the factory becomes a river of watermelon.
Stage 1, pre-crusher. Just enough to make watermelon manageable, without grinding bitterness into the flow.
Two streams, pure watermelon juice forward, larger solids safely diverted away.
Screens must perform seed count, particle size, and integrity checks. Keep watermelons smooth and safe.
Magnetic traps and strainers stand guard, capturing metal fragments if a tool ever fails. Watermelon juice must stay pure.
A closed river, steady, controlled, and endlessly red. Watermelon moving forward without exposure.
Fresh aroma only, no bitterness, no cooked notes. At extraction, watermelon should still taste like watermelon.
Byproducts move intelligently, separate streams, sealed handling, so nothing ever threatens the clean watermelon river.
At this point, watermelon juice exists, but the job now is to keep watermelon consistent and safe without turning it into something else.
Coarse filtration, just enough to remove big fibers, keeping watermelon juice true, still alive with pulp.
Quality standardization, without adding sugar, without blending other fruit. This is 100% watermelon. We only control natural variation.
Environmental monitoring keeps the clean zone honest, especially near open points. Watermelon stays protected by proof, not assumption.
Validated pasteurization, often HTST. Flow rate controlled, temperature monitored, holding time proven by design.
Holding time isn't a promise, it's geometry. This tube, this flow, this time, proven for watermelon safety.
If temperature drops below the limit, watermelon diverts automatically.
No debate, no probably fine, proof only.
When the system proves it's back in control, watermelon flows forward again, only inside spec.
Here, clean versus dirty becomes clean versus critical. The pasteurized side is protected like a vault.
Calibration is part of proof. If sensors drift, watermelon doesn't move. Scheduled microbial testing confirms what the CCP promises. Safe watermelon, verified again.
Some plants choose HPP. Watermelon is filled first, then pressure treated in batches. Different controls, same demand for proof.
After the kill step, watermelon is at its most precious, safe, fresh, and ready if we never let contamination back in. Now watch how the factory seals the promise of watermelon. Startup begins with proof. Line flush verified before watermelon touches a single bottle. First bottles are special. Fill level, seal integrity, cap torque, all proven before the line runs fast for watermelon. Cap torque matters. Too loose, leaks. Too tight, damage. For 100% watermelon, the seal must be perfect. Label checks protect trust. Correct SKU, correct 100% watermelon claim, and the right statements every time.
Foreign object control is non-negotiable. We verify detectors, then we protect every bottle of watermelon. By now, watermelon is no longer just juice. It's a finished food product with a documented history.
Every hour, we sample.
Sanitation never disappears. Micro routines, wipe downs, spray intervals, monitoring keep watermelon protected right where it's most exposed.
The final chapter is quieter, but it's still intense. This is the last defense of watermelon.
Temperature isn't watched once. It's logged continuously, alarms ready, so watermelon stays safe and stable.
Storage isn't a parking lot. Pallet integrity is checked because damage can break the promise of watermelon.
Traceability audits ask one question. Can we locate every case of watermelon fast, by lot code, without guessing?
Lot found.
Before shipping, the trailer is verified. Clean, odor-free, correct temperature. Watermelon never rides with risk.
Sealed and recorded, because every watermelon shipment must be accountable.
Even after shipping, the factory listens, tracking feedback and linking it back to watermelon lot codes for real accountability.
Because the secret of 100% watermelon juice isn't one machine, it's discipline. Verified sanitation, engineered...
So when you taste that bright watermelon,